Hey, man.
Megan. Hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're going to be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I want to see you guys.
Yo, what's going on? It's your favorite old head, Uncle Denny. And if I had to pick
Welcome to a special edition of and a look at the starters for the Spurs. And for the Pistons, they've got Thompson, and it's Tyson in at the 4. This is the back end of this back-to-back, Smitty. What was that like playing in these games?
Difficult, BA. Playing in NBA games takes so much energy. You usually use a day to recover, recharge. So you got to dig deep tonight.
Left side Booker, beyond the arc. Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Higgins. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
From deep. The waiter, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Clock at 6. Pass to Higgins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shoot for San Antonio.
That one misses. For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. Here's Jeffries. And he lays it up and in.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They would love to face this team more often. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The waiter, the pass to Booker. Here's the waiter. Pass to Tyson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
San Antonio with the ball. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nash misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
At the line for Detroit, number 17, 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On offense, here is San Antonio. Trailing by 4. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Booker. The rebound by the Spurs.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Nash misses.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now here's Wembanyama. 23 points for him last game against Dallas.
And what about all of his blocks? I mean, he intimidated shooters all game long.
The Pistons have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. The waiter, pass to Thompson. Here's the waiter. Pass to Tyson. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
The waiter, pass to Thompson. Launches it. Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. Pushing it up now. And he hits it to tie the game.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Detroit calls timeout. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Here's the waiter. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Thompson outside. Pass to the waiter. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Defended by Thompson. Stripped it away. To the middle. And now the Pistons in transition.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Wembanyama. "14 feet away. Higgins. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's the waiter, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Three-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. There's the drive. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. Banked banked it in off the glass. Higgins has got 6.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
A nice shot by Jeffries.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Defended by Thompson. On the clock. That puts him in the lead. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. Here's Jeffries. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Wembanyama. He's scoreless. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
So it's San Antonio now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the win against Milwaukee.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Here's the waiter. They trail by 1. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. The waiter's got 5 points. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
On the take, Wembanyama, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 9.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's the waiter. He's got 5. Inside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
San Antonio.
And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. Devin Booker on top.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's good.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Wembanyama. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Count it. Wembanyama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And The same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
He goes up. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to the waiter. 6 to shoot. Here's Tyson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. That bother you, Spank?
Yeah, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And that one's good. Thompson.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the wing, right side. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Beasley. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's the waiter. Give him 8 points now. Beasley outside. The waiter. Pass to Beasley. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And that one's long.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Jeffries. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Nash. To the inside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Here's Tyson. Yet to see a basket. Here's the waiter. Pure from three-point range.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission.
41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. The waiter. Pass to Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 12 now in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spurs out in front.
Your Pistons, 56. The Spurs, 76.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for San Antonio.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Down low. Here's Jeffries. Rebounded by the Spurs. Higgins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
The waiter, the pass to Booker. And he knocks the jumper down. Booker's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. San Antonio with the ball. Good D by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Shoots over Booker. Wembanyama, no good.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
The waiter, pass to Booker. Here's the waiter. This one for 3. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Spurs.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. The waiter, pass to Jeffries. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to the waiter. Here's Tyson, covered by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The shot by Tyson, no good. The Spurs shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. To the middle. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the Pistons call time here. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference. Here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Up top, Booker. Pass to the waiter. On the wing, Thompson. 11 points in the game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
One shot.
That free throw's good from Thompson. Here's Nash. He has 7. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the second.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And he nails the third. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The waiter, the pass to Jeffries. Higgins grabs the miss. Higgins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got 5 rebounds in the game. The waiter, pass to Thompson. For 3, Booker drops in the 3. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Wembanyama up top. Shot clock at 5. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 9 points in the game.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
To the inside, Booker. Higgins grabs the miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Nash. Booker defending. Goes up from the top of the key.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. No good with the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. 5th, Devin Booker.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Around the league, front office positions, Grant.
It's so true. Former players in those roles, they bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Here's Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Detroit. Jeffries has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The waiter, the pass to Jeffries. Now here's Booker. Pass to the waiter. Back to Booker. Here's the waiter. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Man, he's checked in for the Pistons. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." VA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Ali. Thank you. Here's the waiter. The Spurs making their last shot. From the arc. It's hauled in by Nash.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to the waiter. Here's Tyson. The three from Thompson. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's the waiter. He's got 11. The shot by Tyson, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Nash. He's got 7. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The waiter, pass to man. Will it go? Here's Thompson. They get it back. Here's Jeffries. Missed it, even after all of those chances. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
For San Antonio.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to man. Here's the waiter. Takes the 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Defended by Murray. Great D that time from Murray. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs, they're still trying to get something started this year. Currently at the bottom of the conference.
Checking out San Antonio, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
The rebound by Mann. Detroit shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Inside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And stolen by Hardaway. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Here's Mann. 9 points in the game. Here's the waiter. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good.
2 minutes.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
And since the halftime break, Their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Shot to stop the run, and that's good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Wilcox, deflected. Here's the waiter. He's got 14. Pass to man. To the right side. Here's the waiter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The waiter's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the bat. Basketball.
Rebound Detroit. To the paint. Oh, the double clutch. Higgins grabs the miss. Higgins is... The Pistons making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
Personal foul.
Spurs shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
The waiter, pass to Murray. Mitchell with the ball. Over to the wing. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to the waiter. Fires from deep. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And so the San Antonio Spurs destroying the competition. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check.
You should never get beat like that in transition.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The waiter, pass to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
A certified specialist. Beasley will never hesitate to take that shot.
On offense, here is San Antonio. And for San Antonio. Shoots. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And for Detroit, down low. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Newman. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The waiter, pass to Murray. Here's the waiter. Pass to Beasley. Let's go with a 3. Not going to go that time. And the Spurs shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Vassell can't get it to go.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting.
Now here's Vassell. Soft touch off the glass. Vassell's got his first points of the night.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close-range shot.
The waiter, pass to Beasley. Udo, he's guarded by Vassell. Udo. Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
And that's a
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing the rest of the summer. Rise versus Elite. The standings are close, Shake. What's it been like for you seeing your affiliation in Elite neck to neck all season?
Let's make the visiting
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, later out there with Booker, then it's Thompson, and it's Tyson in at the 4. And we're getting past the early part of the season now. Richard, are teams more or less aware of how good they are by this stage?
Well, if teams are being honest, then yeah, some teams might still be lying to themselves, but most coaches and players know exactly what they are working with by now, Kevin.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the paint. And he lays it straight in.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Inside, Jeffries, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Carroll following the bucket by the Pistons. Torres, he's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. To the middle, here's Jeffries. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so here is Houston after the basket by Detroit. And there's the pass to Torres. Misses the 3. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Thompson. And yes, it's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Ortiz passes to Thompson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Booker.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now, here's Şengün. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Kira. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. That one good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Rockets trail by 7. Thompson left side. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Thompson passes to the waiter. Out to Thompson. Here's the waiter. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The waiter's shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Kira. Tries from 10. And Houston again with the bucket. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Thompson. To the left side wing. Pistons passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's picked off. Here's Ortiz. Still yet to score. Stripped away. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Thompson. Knocked loose. Thompson with it. Now guarded by the waiter. Lets it fly from 18. Carroll. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Thompson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Rockets trail by 8. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Carroll finds Thompson. From 10 feet out, it's blocked.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The pass to Kira. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. And that'll be his. Pistons have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Stevenson at the shooting guard. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Pistons leading by 15. Here's the waiter. Booker the pass to the waiter. Here is Jeffries. Sengun covering. Jeffries can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here he goes. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
To the inside, and stolen by Sengun. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here's Stephens after the made shot from the waiter. Stevens, the pass to Sengun. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Booker in the corner. Pass to Tyson. Lets it go. Stephens pulls it in.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Sengun. Kicks to Thompson.
Detroit, foul. Jeffries, first personal foul. First team foul.
Inside, and Thompson throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's the waiter. The Rockets making the shot. Puts the move on. No good on the shot.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Stolen by Thompson. To the middle, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by Houston. Here's Jeffries. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Team second.
And he's good on the second. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries. More missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Thompson passes to Carroll. Sengun with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Sengun's got 5 points now this quarter. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Passes to the waiter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Ortiz. He's covered by Thompson. Ortiz passes to Thompson. Houston moving it around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Down low. Jeffries, good. Jeffries got 12 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The pass to Ortiz. Here's Carroll. And Şengün throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Spurs got the job done. He scored 16 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. The waiter passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. Out to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Murray's checked in for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for the Rockets. The drive by Thompson. The shot's good. Thompson's got 19 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to the waiter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And it's 9 points for the waiter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Thompson passes to Duren. The dish to Carroll. Here's Şengün. Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson. Over Mitchell. Rebounded by the waiter. The waiter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks to Jeffries. Passes it to the waiter. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Ortiz. He has yet to score. Here's Şengün. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The waiter passes to Mitchell. Here's the waiter. He dishes it to Thompson. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. And that's good for 3 points. A shot from the waiter. The waiter's got 12 points in the game. Rockets trail by 16. Here's Ortiz. Last game with 30 points. Let's go. Rebound by the Pistons.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Thompson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. The Pistons rebound. Jeffries. Here's the waiter. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent.
The Detroit Pistons.
That's the end for the Pistons. With the score, your Pistons 68, the Rockets 58.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Booker out there at the waiter. Then it's Thompson. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Pistons basketball.
Pistons leading by 10. Here's the waiter. Kicks to Booker. Over Thompson. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Carroll finds Thompson. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Thompson's got 23.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Tyson. Not going to go that time. Torres. He's covered by Thompson. Ortiz, the miss. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The waiter passes to Jeffries. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Tyson. Pistons passing it around. 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround, Jay, when it's done like that.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Detroit leading by 10. The waiter passes to Jeffries, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. It's Carroll on the wing. There's the pass to Torres. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. 12 points for him. On the wing, Booker. Second shot opportunity. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Detroit leading by 12. Here's the waiter. Pass to Tyson. Booker left side. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The waiter passes to Booker. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. Booker's got 8.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Torres, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Shoots over Carroll, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 19 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And Thompson kicks to Booker. Pass to the waiter. Here's Tyson. Carroll covering. The shot no good. Tyson.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the waiter.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Here's Carroll. Off target with the jump hook.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. The waiter passes to Booker. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Passes it to Kira. To the paint. Here's Stevens. Another shot. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. Shoots. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Thompson with it. He's got 29 points. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Mitchell.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. With the drive. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Detroit leading by 11. Here's the waiter. 12 points for him. Here's Mitchell. Duran pulls it in.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Thompson kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Clearly a foul.
For Detroit, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he knocks down the first one. Cameron Payne's checked in for Houston. That one is no good. Rockets trail by 12. Stevens, the pass to Kill. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. The waiter and so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. Was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd.
Damn. Good shot. Let's go.
Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together. So him and I have a nice two-man chemistry. And I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. There we go. We had to bring out the elite swag out here with the apparel.
I see.
And those those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of... And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. And for Detroit, they've got Thompson, and it's Booker in a shooting guard. And it's the Pistons to start out. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Charlotte.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The waiter, pass to Thompson. Here's the waiter. Here's Tyson, pass to the waiter. Left side, Booker, 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
All those lead changes just sapped their energy. When they needed to shift into that extra gear down the stretch, they just didn't have it.
Here's Bailey. Fast to ball. With the 10-footer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's the waiter. Pounded by Ball. Here's Tyson. Drives to the hoop. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the Hornets with possession here after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Now here's Booker. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
To the middle. And Ball gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Thompson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Bailey. Booker defending. Now here's Ball. 26 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Fader on the way, and here are the Hornets with another bucket. The Pistons trailing. Thompson outside. Pass to the waiter. Here's Booker. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Detroit ball.
Pass to Tyson. Driving inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Well, Grant, with that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And, of course, the only cure is winning.
Here's Tyson. He's got 5. The ball's knocked loose. Tipped.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. And so he hits both. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Bailey. Booker defending. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The waiter pass to Booker. Fade away. And they pick up 2. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Pass to Hammonds. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Detroit, they've exceeded expectations, and that's still putting it lightly. They're playing fantastic ball and are very dangerous.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The waiter pass to Booker. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 7 points.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. And it's all from 3-point range. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And one thing about Devin Booker, he continually hones his offensive game, Brent.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a weakness in what Devin Booker can provide you offensively, and there aren't any. His strengths are absolutely elite. Shot creation, great range. He's a clutch performer. This guy is a special offensive talent.
Offensive rebound, Tyson. The layup off target.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
To the inside. From 11 feet away, and it's Charlotte with another. Time call. Here, the Pistons decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 7 on the court for Charlotte.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it, and that's that mid-range J.
Here's Bailey. Booker defending. Here's Hammonds. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hammonds has got his first 2 points of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Bailey. The waiter with a rebound. Detroit shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Tyson. And again, it's Detroit.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Hornets with the lead. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Jeffries, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He ended up with 12 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hammonds has got 7 rebounds in the game. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Detroit calls timeout. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards. But that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
The waiter, pass to Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Hammonds. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Miller. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Booker. Pass to the waiter. Back to Booker. The shot. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 11.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
And Ball gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Tyson. And again, it's Detroit converting.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Hammonds. Ball with it. Fires top of the key. Drained it for 2 points. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Bailey. Booker defending. The three-point shot changed the game clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them, but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Ball passes to Bailey. And stolen by Booker. Inside. Here's the waiter. Blocked! Ball with it. 16 points for him. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
The waiter. He shot that time, not on target. Good D by Ball. Hilliard.
Substitution on the court.
A tight one here in Detroit. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's 21 seconds left in the second. To stop the drought.
After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second.
It's stolen. Hammonds, the pass to Smart. Charlotte again missing. And a pretty tightly contested game.
With the score, your Pistons, 56. The Hornets, 57.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if you were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's the waiter in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Booker, the pass to Jeffries. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
And Bailey gets it to go.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Oh, ripped away. Pass to Booker for the lead. It's Booker in the open floor.
And this is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
He shoots a 3. And the Hornets, another 3. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the waiter. Outside Booker. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's the waiter, pounded by Ball. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to the waiter. Now Booker. Pass to the waiter from downtown. Knocks down the long J. The waiter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller. He's got 7. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. A nice shot by Jeffries.
You've got to love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
He got a piece of it.
Pistons foul. Jeffries. Second personal foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Hornets.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Pistons have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Tyson. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Any production so far.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Ball. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches. Always talked about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brett, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call them legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Tyson. Right wing. Here's the waiter. The Pistons rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I can just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Shoots from the baseline. No good, off the front rim. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Ball. There's the triple. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Detroit calls timeout.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing team. The Pistons, number 1. The Hornets, 4th.
These two squads move the ball with ease. They play an attractive brand of basketball.
Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Bailey. He has 7. Pass to Hammonds. 6 on the shot clock. And the Hornets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Jeffries from 12 feet. Wow, way off on that one. Here's Bailey. Booker defending. Here's Hammonds. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's the waiter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Ball passes to Miller. Kept alive. Here's Hammonds. It's tipped. And they get it back. And another shot. And finally, that one's good. Hammonds has got 8 points. The Pistons leading. Here's the waiter. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Booker, the pass to the waiter. Thompson outside. Rebounded by Bailey.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. They can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. The waiter, pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's the waiter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 5 points in the game.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Down low. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
The waiter, pass to Booker. Here's the waiter, hounded by Ball. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Hornets on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
2 seconds. At the line for the Hornets.
And that's good as he hits both shots. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
He takes it in for the tie. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. And for the Pistons, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Murray passes to the waiter. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Boyd. And it's all tied up. Boyd's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Poke loose. And it's the Hornets on the break. Pass to Miller.
Pistons foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
3rd personal foul. 13 foul.
For the lead.
Checking in.
And he lays it in. Miller's got 9 points. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And he gets it back. Martin outside. Here's Miller. 9 points in the game, 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Martin misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Boyd passes to Martin. To the left wing. Here's Miller. That 3's off the mark.
Well, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to the waiter. The floater. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. 7 points in the game.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Miller. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. From down low, and it's in. Off the glass. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to the waiter. The drive by Murray. Here's the waiter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. The waiter's got 8 points here in the quarter. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Here's Miller. 9 points in the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. The Pistons making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Marcus Smart's checked in for Charlotte. And so he makes both from the line. Detroit with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. The waiter, pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Right wing. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the waiter. Give him 8. Murray passes to the waiter. Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
To the middle. Pass to the waiter. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Rebound Detroit. Beasley outside. Fires it. That shot off. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Such a wide open look. The Waiters got 11 points here in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, how about the athleticism from LaMelo? Great agility in the lane.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Oh, 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
Here's Bailey. Booker defending. Here's Hammonds. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Boyd. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Bailey. They shoot again. Shot's good by Hammonds. That gives him a double-double in this one.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Miller's checked in for Charlotte. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's the waiter, hounded by Ball. Pass to Jeffries. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, another guy who has increased his play and his strength. LaMelo, much more solid now, shooting through contact.
2 points. That one goes.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Miller. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. For Detroit, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. The waiter, pass to Booker. Here's the waiter. With some arc. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates. Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. The waiter, pass to Jeffries. Here's the waiter. It's blocked! Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Ball, plenty of space. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. Ball's got 30.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Booker. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 2-point game. That ties the game. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Jeffries, no good. The Hornets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. They get it again. Evans. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots from the elbow. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball passes to Boyd. Here's the second effort. Grabs the rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Here's the waiter, hounded by Ball. Tyson with the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Ball passes to Hammonds. Pass to Bailey. Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Bailey. Over Booker. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Pistons have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The waiter, pass to Jeffries. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Pass the ball. Shot from the mid-range. Count it. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried-and-true pick and roll to create an opening.
The waiter, pass to Booker. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Boyd. Detroit with a rebound. Jeffries has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the waiter, hounded by Ball. Pass to the waiter, launches a 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Miller, the pass to Hammonds. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Thompson to the paint. Pass to Tyson. It's rebounded by Boyd. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Miller. That one's good for 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And Charlotte's shooting 41% here in the 4th. The kick out to Ball. Over to the wing. To the inside to take the lead. Here's the waiter. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Pistons leading. Outside Booker. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Booker's got...
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is exactly what you want from your point guard. Just so intelligent with the ball movement, just wearing the defense out, creating open angles. They rely on him completely to steer their offense.
Murray's checked in for the Pistons. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to the waiter. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Inside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to the waiter. Murray inside. Misses the baby hook.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
to tie it up. Shots blocked. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Miller. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Detroit calls timeout.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons Youth Dance Team. One more time, that was your Pistons main.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Charlotte trailing. Knocked away. And here's Booker. Down low. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Offensive board.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's the break. Here's Miller. Charlotte again missing. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
A nice shot by Jeffries.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Basket counts.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The waiter, pass to Murray. Here's the waiter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Pulls up at the elbow. Hornets with the rebound. Oh, deflected.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's the waiter. Outside Murray. No good. And so it's Detroit with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barrett.